Hi, Kerry here with Best of Us in Retirement. Did a video just the other day where Nita and I were talking about considering buying a house down at the beach, and this is the house we're staying in. And it's a 3-bedroom, 1-story home, and we're paying about $4,000 a week to rent it. And I got a call from the property manager just a few minutes ago, and he indicated that this house went on the market for sale last night, and that a couple wanted to come and look at it, and could we accommodate and let them come, and we're going to do that. But I got to wondering, I said, well, how good of an investment is this? So I went to Zillow and looked up, and I saw that this originally sold for $195,000, but I was able to ascertain that the house wasn't actually built until '04, so that was the cost of the lot. The house then in '04 sold for roughly $1 million, and then it's on the market today for $1,950,000. So you might be able to, you might say it doubled in price since '04. Well, what is that? From '04 to 21, that's 17 years. So is that a good return on investment? Not really, if you think about it. That's 17 years. I can buy a stock that can double in price in a matter of months or in a matter of years, and I think I've got a number of them that will, in fact. But the other situation is that this also probably produced rent. It probably produced a tax write-off, and so there's more to it than just the price. So I look at it and I say, okay, if I came and put up the 1.95, and I think it'll probably go for more than that, because they'll get in a bidding war for it, because there's just not much property down here available. Is it a good investment? I don't know. And I'm going to do some more detail on it, but I wanted to share that with you just to give you some perspective as to what's involved when you buy a piece of rental property, or maybe it's not, maybe it's your permanent home. Would I want to put $1.9 million, almost $2 million, into a tiny little house like that? I'm guessing it's probably, I could look it up, but I'm guessing it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,200 square feet, and no garage. It's not a $2 million house from where I come from. This is the price history on the house. Currently being listed 3-bedroom, 3-bath for $1,950,000, a 1,546 square foot house. What I wanted to show you then is the history on the sales price. You can see it sold in '04 for $1,040,000. So it almost doubled in 17 years. Is that good? Is that bad? I think it's kind of indifferent depending on what your goals are. And so then you can see here are the property taxes, currently at about $9,527 a year. And then you have HOA and things of that nature on top of it as well. It's interesting how the turn of events has caused me to have some second thoughts on whether or not I want to invest $2 million in a 1,500 square foot house down here and make this my ultimate home. I do love the surroundings. I love the beach. I love the ability to get out and walk and get exercise and meet people. And then I enjoy riding my bike around the trails and in the parks and things of that nature. But I know that Nita and I are not going to enjoy when this place gets overrun with people in the spring vacation time and in the summertime. And then the heat gets pretty unbearable as well. So it's caused me, and I'm glad this has happened, as it has, that I see exactly what the situation is and what it would cost to live down here. And I think over lunch we talked about it, and I think our attitude is we would be better off coming down in a month, a year, and enjoying the surroundings, enjoying what's here, and then maybe find in the summer someplace that we can go for a month where, again, we find the surroundings we like, the weather we like, and an atmosphere we like. But I don't think it makes sense to put $2 million into a property like this, even from an investment standpoint. If it's going to take 10 years, 14 years, 17 years for the house to double, I can do better than that in the stock market. I can buy into stocks that I call lottery stocks. They are bets on the change in the world we live in. I like to say I'm betting as the same as if it was 1989 and I had the availability of data to assess what the World Wide Web was going to turn into, or in 2009, if I would have invested in social media, that would have been a lottery stock because Facebook wasn't making any money at that time. Instagram wasn't even around. But today, I know that there are going to be some changes facilitated by the coronavirus and what I call moving from healthcare to health cure. I know that the metaverse is going to change this internet that I deal with. And then I know that we have to get our supply chain back into the United States. So if I know those things, I can double my money. I can take $2 million that this house would cost and probably double it in 5 years rather than in 17 years. Now, I'd have to borrow part of the money. I won't do that. I'm too old to be borrowing that kind of money, whether it's for a house or whether it's for investment purposes. But I thought it was an interesting turn of events that just yesterday we had done the video about, yeah, maybe we should move down here. And then, and you can call it what you want, I get a call that says the house you're staying is up for sale. And I get a view into by going to Zillow and seeing what exactly is involved. So that's my take on it. This is part of, I think, retirement living and the decisions you need to make. I'm in an enviable position because this is one of the kind of decisions that I'm going to have to make. So that's my take on it. I'm going to share this week with you, or these 2 weeks, and I got some other things that I want to explore here and on our trip over the Thanksgiving to the beach. Talk to you again soon.